I suggest you turn off right now if you don't want spoilers for Series 6, Episode 13 of Lost, The Last Recruit, because from here on out there are going to be major spoilers. Hello YouTube, as previously mentioned, this is going to be a review of Lost Season 6, Episode 13, The Last Recruit. Over the last couple of weeks I've had lots of requests from people that I should do a Lost review. Lots of people watched the Doctor Who review I did on Sunday, so yeah, I had no better idea for what to do for my Wildcard Wednesday video, so I'm going to review last night's episode of Lost. It was an episode I really liked. It was an episode that the promo for was really creepy, and I think the episode really lived up to that really creepy feel. The flash sideways, I'll start with the flash sideways. I really liked the multiple flash sideways, seeing everybody's story, seeing how they're all intertwining. Saeed is still a total douche, no matter what. Saeed this year is just a douche in every storyline, island, flash sideways, whatever. The Claire Desmond scene is probably my favourite in this week's Flash Sideways. Claire and Desmond have always had quite an interesting relationship on the show, and to see them in the Sideways, especially when Ilana then turns up, that whole sequence totally blew my mind. Another great scene in the Sideways was obviously the scene where Sun and Locke are both being wheeled into the hospital, and Sun shouts, "It's him, it's him." Now, I know they were on the plane together, I know that it's possible that Sun and Jin interacted with Locke on the plane, but I don't think she's going to remember him as vividly as she clearly seems to in that moment. So I'm relatively convinced that she is, because of her near-death experience, she is having some sort of visions of the island storyline, and she's probably seeing Locke as the monster. In fact, she's probably flashing to that part of her storyline, and so that's why she's so terrified when she sees Locke, because she's not seeing him as John Locke so much as she's seeing him as the man in Locke. Whether or not he actually is or not, I'm not yet sure. On the island this week, I felt really sorry for Claire, which is not something that's happened so far this series. I think we finally see, I don't think Claire is infected anymore. I'm becoming more and more convinced of this. I think Claire honestly was just lonely. I think she felt so betrayed that everybody had left her behind, and again this week everybody leaves her behind. She just felt so utterly betrayed by everybody that's why she is with Locke. She's with Locke because, as she says it herself, he is the only person who didn't leave her. So yeah, it's almost heartbreaking when you look at it like that, because maybe in some demented world Locke is actually the best way forward for everybody, even though he's a total creeper. On a related note, obviously the end of the episode where Jack basically gets blown to hell, and Locke's words, of course, "You're with me now, Jack," really creepy. Yeah, I don't know where they're going to go with that, because of course with only 4 episodes left, including the 2-hour finale, so 5 hours of the show left. All of the candidates except Jack are now on Hydra Island. Jack is now with Locke. I'm so confused. I don't know where they're going with the show anymore. I was convinced they were getting all of the candidates together so we could then build a couple of episodes towards fighting Locke, but I suppose it's too early to have them all together. I'd expect probably within a couple of weeks we have to have all of the candidates and Locke and Locke's army all onto Hydra Island to fight for it. Yeah, so that'll be really interesting to see where that goes. Yeah. Just watched the promo for the episode 2 weeks from last night. It's called The Candidate, and wow, it looks like it's going to be awesome. I won't spoil too much in case you haven't seen the promo, but yeah, wow, it looks really good. I think the promo is really misleading because it names Sunday, May 23rd as obviously as the series and finale event, but doesn't mention that they're taking 2 weeks off, so the next episode is actually May 10th. They make it sound like the next episode will be May 23rd. It won't. The next episode, I think somebody said earlier, is May 10th. I don't even know if that's a Tuesday. Just a minute, I'm going to have to check that date before I move on. I've I've just watched the promo for the episode that will air 2 weeks from last night. They're taking a week off so that they can then run straight through to the finale on May 23rd. The episode looks really good. It's called The Candidate, and yeah, they don't show you too much in the trailer, but I think it's going to be really good. I'm not going to spoil anything. If you want to see the trailer, it's linked below. If you don't want to see the trailer, then don't watch it. So that's about it from me. I will see you all tomorrow when I will be reviewing another new album. Goodbye, YouTube.